Right, so this is a suggestion via Patreon. The name of the video is TikTokers are getting a harsh reality check. This is coming from the channel Logically Answered. Let's check it out. Let's see where this takes us, guys.
Pay on TikTok is horrendous. Now, before you go to the comment section and leave angry remarks, let me explain. TikTok only pays about 2 to 4 cents per 1,000 views, so even if you get a ridiculous amount of views, you're not making much.
I'm gonna be honest, guys, YouTube is not too far off from that, though. You cannot make a career on YouTube only focusing on short content. And the problem is, it's the short content. I understand, attention spans have absolutely just plummeted over the last decade for some reason. And this is the reason why the short content is somehow relevant. But guys, if you are a content creator, I guess you can use this platform to kind of move traffic over, right? Or if you're doing some type of like affiliate marketing or even sponsorship, then that could be something different where you get like a set CPM, cost per 1,000, basically, mil. If that's the case, then it's viable. But yeah, guys, these guys they're struggling over there, guys. A couple of people have asked me, why don't you do TikTok? And I'm like, I can't dedicate my time to a platform that literally that pays nothing, guys. Right? There's no income on this platform. On that platform, YouTube, for example, I have a video on my channel that has like 27 million views or something. It's a short video. That short video, guys, I'll give you an exact number, just so we can keep everything official, guys. All right, so 27 million views. I've gotten 25,000 subscribers from that one video, and it has paid out $413.83. That is an abysmal number, guys. And the reason why I'm going to go ahead and tell you this is because if you get 1 million views, specifically in like the reactor space, right? You're probably going to pull maybe $16,000 for every 1 million views, guys. So for every 1 million views on your video, you get about $16,000 if you are in the reactor space and you have no copyrights. Okay, maybe more. I can just check that actually really quickly. But you'll probably get more than that. It's 16. About a little over, maybe $8,000 to $16,000, depending on the actual value of that very specific video, right? And so that's just the reality of this. I've been telling people forever, bro, stay away from the short content. The short content it's momentary. And honestly, the followers that you really get from that type of content, they will not watch your long form videos that actually have the ability to pay your bills. You know what I'm saying here, guys? But all right.
Take Cabby Lame, for example. He's the most followed TikToker on the planet with a whopping 159 million followers and nearly 18 billion views. But in terms of ad revenue from TikTok, these 18 billion views only translates to $540,000.
And those 18 billion views on YouTube, just listen.
Now, that's not a bad amount by any means.
No, not at all.
Keep in mind, we're talking about the most followed TikToker in the world.
Right.
For perspective,
guys, I can definitely tell you that there are a couple of YouTubers in the space of reactions that are doing much more than that. All right, and I mean that, guys. They're doing much more than this right here, and that's another example.
If you got the same number of views on YouTube, your total earnings would be closer to $54 million, assuming a $3 RPM.
And the $3 RPM is $3 RPM. That's not a bad RPM. That sounds like a gaming channel, though. It sounds like a gaming channel.
Now, of course, these TikTokers don't...
Or like Penguin. Penguin Zero or Charlie. Yeah, I think he's probably doing around... I'm not going to try to speculate this man's pockets, but I know I can tell you based off of analytics, he's doing very well. Probably like $150,000 to $200,000 a month, most likely.
Just rely on TikTok ads. They also do brand deals and sponsorships and affiliate marketing and all that stuff, which pulls in a whole lot of money.
Right.
But the disparity between TikTok ads and YouTube ads is still staggering. I mean, we're talking about a 100x difference.
Yeah.
And it's not just creators who are feeling the pain. TikTok is also very much feeling the pain, having lost $7 billion last year alone.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't feel bad for TikTok at all. I'm not really a TikTok type of person. I know that when TikTok started becoming like super popular and like everyone was using it, I know us YouTubers dropped income by about 30%. I know that, but that has nothing really to do with why I strongly dislike them. The whole business model of creating this extremely disposable content that really adds no real value. I cannot stand the concept of making people dumb.
And
unless it's like educational TikToks, I'm sure they exist, but unfortunately, I don't really see many of them.
It's only getting worse. Vine was facing this same challenge 10 years ago, and this is the main reason that they eventually shut down.
Right, I remember Vine.
All of their most popular Viners would translate their audiences over to YouTube.
And the same thing is happening right now on TikTok. They're all these TikTokers are making these TikTok accounts, getting super big over there, and they're just like, oh, nothing works. I still have to do all these other things while still maintaining a base of like 3 million people or whatever it is, right? Then they just convert them to YouTube. Then they get like 100,000 subs in the first day, and then no views on their videos. Because again, you're bringing people from another platform. What I would suggest, you have to create your base on the platform you're looking to create your base. Because if you start bringing people over from somewhere else, they're not really going to give you the engagement. You get what I'm saying here? And you're bringing people with short attention spans over to YouTube to mess up your analytics.
This included Drew Gooden, David Dobrik, Danny Gonzalez, Cody Ko, and of course Logan Paul and Jake Paul. We're starting to see the exact same thing happen with TikTokers as well. Notable examples are Charlie D'Amelio, Bella Porsche, Addison Rae, and
who are these
Call Me
people?
Chris. Call Me Chris, for example, has likely earned about 350,000 on TikTok, but she's already made millions on YouTube. This is 1,000 on TikTok, but she's
her Social Blade. Ooh, yeah. I mean, millions? Yeah, she's made millions. Yeah, absolutely. Whenever I see this here, this is based off of the overall industry standard CPM. This website is called Social Blade. I normally take about 10% off of this number here. And that's probably what they made, 10% off of this. And this would still be like $199,000 a month.
She's already made millions on YouTube. This is not a great sign for TikTok in terms of longevity, as this is hard evidence that people are simply using TikTok as a springboard for YouTube or to jumpstart their music career, while the platform is burning billions. So here's...
Guys, same thing with Rumble, because people are like, hey, why don't you go over to Rumble? Bro, Rumble is just like TikTok. They don't pay. They don't have an audience. Like, I don't mind like dual uploading to Rumble, but until Rumble has like a solid base of advertisers that then also the share to the creator is somewhat equal, I'm not interested in TikTok, bro, or Rumble, or any of these other platforms that are similar to this, guys. There's not enough money in it. You cannot survive off of those rates.
TikTok's monetization crisis and the uncertain future of the platform.
But we can get rid of TikTok, guys.
By far the largest shortcoming for TikTok is advertisers. Advertisers simply do not want to advertise on TikTok. And it's easy to blame the medium for this reluctance. Most advertisers aren't used to making short-form ads in portrait mode. And this is true to a certain degree, but it's not the main reason. I mean, companies like Apple and Coca-Cola have marketing budgets in the hundreds of millions, if not billions. And they have hundreds, if not thousands of employees whose full-time jobs are to simply figure this out. So the reason that companies are reluctant to advertise on TikTok is not because they don't know how or can't figure it out. It's because they don't want to. Why, you ask? Well, for one, it's not a very lucrative audience.
It's a terrible audience, guys. Like, looking at it, bro. Like, this is another thing. People are like, hey, why don't you... Like, so we have, currently right now, we have a network of, like, 3 active channels. This one here that you're watching currently, and MrLboyd Music, which is exclusively, like, related to music reactions, and then Logical Movie Reviews, where we basically go in and look at movies and TV shows and things like that, right? I would never under any circumstance attempt to make content specifically, like music related content, would probably bring in that audience, but I don't want to, because this audience has a short attention span. Generally 16 to 24, nothing. No, thank you, bro. It's not for me. It is not lucrative, guys. It's not. There's nothing in it. While this age range is an age range of people with actual attention spans. But all right.
41% of TikTok users are between the ages of 16 and 24, which means that most of them don't have any money. For perspective,
Yet. The thing about that age group again, though, I mean, like if I was someone who even takes sponsors or even does any type of like affiliate marketing, I respect you guys too much to even dabble into these things. But that generation, the 16 to 24, will be the ones that will be inheriting the wealth of the baby boomers, guys. They are. They will be the ones inheriting all of that money and land, all the houses that they bought for like, I don't know, 6 apples, right? Those are the ones who will be getting those pieces of property, all the land they bought, all the bonds and stocks, etc. Guys, they're going to be the inheritors, so they're going to have a gigantic boost eventually, probably in the next 10 years or so. That age range. This is why a lot of companies you would not expect are now promoting things you probably would have never expected, because if it's popular in the age range of 16 to 24, the company is, for the most part, smart enough to dabble in whatever they're super interested in.
this is how YouTube's audience demographic looks. As you can see, it's a lot more evenly dispersed.
Yeah.
This in itself is a big turnoff for advertisers, but the issue goes much deeper than just demographics. Likely the biggest concern for most advertisers is brand optics. It's no secret that the content on TikTok is, how should I say it, edgy. You've got thirst traps, a bunch of cursing, and all this other stuff that YouTube tells you not to do.
Yeah, like this is the punishment for making videos on YouTube, though. This whole limited video thing, I'm telling you, it's crazy. People are like, why are you censoring videos? Bro, if I don't, for example, on this top one here, the inappropriate language, if you select anything other than light profanity, okay, meaning this may be, these words here are okay, this one here and that one here, these are the only 2 okay words to say on YouTube. Once you start going off the rails with cursing, and specifically in a reaction space, I'm reacting to other people's videos, I generally am not the person that's cursing. Why? Because I know these guidelines. Right? But yeah, but some of the videos that we're reacting to are completely flooded with terrible words. I have to censor them.
This is actually what has made TikTok so popular in the first place, but there's a reason that YouTube does not lean into this content. Advertisers simply do not want to be associated with this type of content.
Right.
I mean, if you were Apple, would you really want your ad to play after this? I'm gonna guess no. And this makes a far larger difference than you might think.
That's
At this point,
not fair.
I think we can agree that TikTok is very much a worldwide platform. In 2021, it was literally the world's most popular domain, for crying out loud. So
yeah, and that's literally when we all on YouTube took like a gigantic, like 30% decrease in income.
clearly, it's extremely popular across the globe. But guess what? 80% of TikTok's revenue still comes from China. And if you didn't know, the TikTok that we use is actually banned in China.
Yep.
You see, the CCP decided that mainstream TikTok is simply too vulgar and unproductive for the youth.
And like theirs is like full of like educational stuff exclusively. I think they also have like a time limit they can use on it. It also like shuts down at a certain time. I guess that's the same thing. But you get what I'm saying here, guys? What they are promoting to us is completely different from what they are actually promoting to their citizens. And you guys are still using it heavily?
So instead, they have a healthy version of TikTok called Douyin. Fundamentally speaking, it's the same app. The difference is the type of content that is posted and promoted on the platform. Douyin primarily promotes science, educational, and historical content instead of lip syncs and dancing.
Yeah.
Furthermore, younger generations are limited to just 40 minutes of Douyin per day, so no hours of mindless scrolling. And Douyin is extremely popular in China, but it doesn't quite stack up to TikTok. Douyin boasts 730 million monthly active users, while TikTok boasts 1.05 billion monthly active users. So TikTok is not only more popular, but people tend to spend far more time on TikTok. But
yeah, scrolling through disposable content.
Despite this, China is able to account for 80% of TikTok's revenue because advertisers are actually interested in appearing next to Douyin videos. So until TikTok is able to address advertiser hesitation, TikTok will continue to face major monetization issues, leading to more creators migrating away.
I honestly hope that they never do, because again, I'm not a fan of TikTok personally.
Advertisers no doubt play a massive role in how much is paid out to creators, but they're not the only issue plaguing TikTok. You see, short-form content is simply fundamentally harder to monetize because views are worth substantially less. On TikTok, for example, the average video is only 36 to 42 seconds long, depending on the size of the account. Even if we assume that these videos have 75% audience retention on average, each view only translates to about 30 seconds of watch time. Now, compare that to what we see on YouTube. Using myself as an example, my average video gets just under 7 minutes of average watch time, which, by the way, thank you. This means that the average view on my channel is worth about 14 views on TikTok. Why do I bring this up? Well, monetization has more to do with watch time than views. I tend to put an ad break once every 3 minutes, which means that the average view translates to 3 ad impressions. For simplicity, let's say that TikTok also shows an ad once every 3 minutes. Since each video is only watched for 30 seconds at best, a viewer would have to scroll through 6 TikToks before reaching an ad, and that's the best case scenario. More likely, they'll have to scroll through 10 or 15 TikToks before seeing an ad, but we'll call it 6 to give them the benefit of the doubt. This means that each view on TikTok only translates to 1/6 of an ad impression. Putting this next to YouTube, we'll see that each YouTube view translates to 18 times more ad impressions. So if we want to really create an accurate comparison between how much advertisers pay on YouTube versus how much they pay on TikTok, we can't compare views to revenue. We have to compare ad impressions to revenue. YouTube generally pays $3 to $5 per 1,000 views in most niches. And as we previously touched on, TikTok only pays 2 to 4 cents per 1,000 views.
Okay, so TikTok pays 2 to 4. Okay, the video that I got 27.7 million views on paid out 2 cents for every 1,000 views. Guys, 2 cents. All right, when it really should be, pull this number up right here. It really should be, like on a different video, it would be, as RPM, $3.28 per 1,000 views. So if you equate that, you can kind of instantly understand why people have no interest. Some people have no interest, even though, you know, listen, if you are not like a full-time content creator, then these things probably won't like super matter to you, right? But if you are, 2 cents for every 1,000 views is pretty, you know, it's pretty terrible, bro. Like I don't think you'll ever really be able to kind of, you probably won't even get monetized on this platform. Bro, I lost a channel because it wasn't pulling in enough money. Keep that in mind. I literally lost, one of my channels got completely demonetized because it was not making enough money. And this is why I don't post on one of my other channels any longer, guys. It was my gaming channel. So I did at one time I had a gaming channel. It still sits at around 2,400 subscribers, but because no one watched it, even though people subscribed, they basically took that channel off the map. I have to literally reapply for monetization on that channel if I actually wanted to go back at it. But because it had such like an abysmal run, I think, how many videos do we have over there, guys? Probably like 20, and they're all like super long videos too. Yeah, we have 12 videos over there. Basically me playing Elden Ring, guys, and yeah, it didn't work out, and YouTube just instantly they just pulled monetization from that channel because it was doing terrible. So I can only imagine.
But if we normalize based on ad impressions, we'll see that TikTok is actually paying 36 to 72 cents for the same number of ad impressions that you would get from 1,000 YouTube views. Still about 7 to 8 times worse than YouTube, but also about 18 times better than what the upfront number suggested. The only way to work around this obstacle is to move towards longer form content, which is exactly what TikTok has been trying to do. What started at a maximum video length of 7 seconds has grown all the way to 10 minutes. TikTok has also been testing with landscape mode, but increasing the average view duration isn't as easy as just getting creators to post longer videos.
Guys, you made this short, meaningless content popular on your platform. All right, so now everyone's attention span is like literally 10 seconds. What are you expecting from the people that absolutely love the concept of making short, meaningless content that is disposable? What are you expecting? They're not going to watch your 3-minute video, bro.
The algorithm highly values audience retention, so if TikTokers want their long-form videos to perform well, they have to increase video length without sacrificing audience retention.
They will.
Also, you know how we see all those articles about our ever-decreasing attention spans? Well, if that's true anywhere, it's true on TikTok. So TikTok is very much fighting an uphill battle when it comes to monetization due to the fundamental nature of their content.
The platform, right? Come on. Like, I would have told you guys, if anyone is like, oh, I want to get on social media. How do I start making videos? I would firstly say, just start making videos. It doesn't matter what it looks like, honestly. Just start making videos. Just do your thing. All right, talk about your life. Be exactly who you are, and don't try to be anything you're not. Period. All right, because imagine it's too hard faking it. It is. Don't do that. Just be you completely, and do not start on TikTok. Well, I mean, I think if you start on TikTok, you will probably give up much sooner than if you were on YouTube, because at least you know you are this far from monetization, right? You're this far from getting a contract. You get what I mean? Stick with it. It'll work out, and then, you'll be able to make a little bit of money, hopefully.
Hearing all this, you might be saying that this isn't just an issue on TikTok. Instagram and YouTube have also been promoting short-form content.
Bro, I keep stopping because I'm giving you all my gripes right now. When YouTube started pushing shorts, they basically sent us out all types of emails saying, give shorts a try. Shorts are going to change everything. I can tell you right now, shorts ruined my channel. My main channel, the reason why I have multiple channels that are actively being uploaded to is because of the short videos. It's mainly that video that has 27.7 million views. Okay, that video right there brought in 25,000 new subscribers that have no interest in watching long form content, right? So if you have a channel and YouTube is like, yeah, do this. This is going to be the new thing. We're gonna start paying you guys extra for this, and this is going to bring a lot of visibility to your channel. Listen, this channel used to do 30, 40, 50,000 views in a day on each video. And that was because we didn't have the people on my channel that do not watch anything other than short content. You get what I'm saying here? So short form content is absolutely a channel killer, but it does help with growth. So like if I wanted to hit, I have no idea how many subs I have. I don't really pay attention. 773. So if I wanted to hit, let's say 800 by the end of this month, all I have to do is post probably 5 shorts a day, guys. If I wanted to hit 800,000 subs by the end of this month, I can post 5 shorts a day and get those subs. But the problem is that as soon as I get those subs, they're not going to watch anything on your channel. They're only going to look at short content. So this was the worst idea that YouTube could have ever done, adding short content to YouTube. This is a long format platform. I get it. You want to compete with TikTok, so you're going to do all of these things to kind of bring this audience over, and then they can watch long form. The problem is they don't watch long form content. They don't. And instead, whenever they see your video on on their timeline, whatever it is, they skip it because they're like, who are you? Because they came from a short, bro. Right? They have no interest in watching the long form content. And so when they see the thumbnail on their homepage and then they skip it, we get penalized for them skipping it. So that in return tells the algorithm that all these new 25,000 subscribers that came from this one video have no interest in watching your videos, because I do think that your most recent subscribers are the subscribers that are going to get hit on the profile, on their home screen, right? So in fact, these short videos messed up channels, guys. Some channels won, but a good amount lost from these short videos. All right. And it's like, wow. But luckily, again, we were able to catch what was happening in terms of when the numbers started dipping, and literally separate everything. So if someone doesn't want to see music content from this channel, don't worry. You're not going to see it. You know, I'm going to post it on another channel. And the people that like music only, but don't like comedy and these type of videos, right? They don't have to see it. They don't have to get notified for it. So that lessens the chance of them skipping it. And that's the biggest thing that I see these short videos have done. They've completely messed up the majority of channels, guys.
So they should be facing the same issues, right? Well, you're right. YouTube and Instagram are indeed facing the same issues. With YouTube Shorts, for example, you can expect to earn 5 cents per 1,000 views.
I got 2
but
cents.
Here's the thing. YouTube and Instagram are not tied down by short-form content.
Right.
Short-form content is not their golden goose. It's simply an expansion effort. And they're already starting to decide that this expansion effort isn't worth it. You see, platform monetization is a two-sided coin. If creators aren't earning much money from ads, neither is the platform. At least the creators can go out and get brand deals and sponsors and affiliates and all that.
Yeah, but the platform
For these
can't.
platforms, their only revenue is ad revenue. So if that's garbage, the entire revenue from the whole effort is garbage. And
Right.
that's exactly what seems to be playing out. In fact, according to Mark Zuckerberg, revenue from Reels is so garbage that Meta is losing $500 million per quarter because of users watching Reels instead of scrolling through pictures.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be surprised to hear that Meta has stopped offering Reels bonuses to creators.
So I got an email, guys, maybe 7 months ago, regarding Meta or Facebook, right? I got an email directly saying, hey, listen, you're a creator. We're offering you up to $10,000 a month or something like that, guys. If you come over to the platform and start producing content for Meta. And I was just like, I'll think about it. Gave it a month, and then out of nowhere, they were just like, "Yeah, we can't offer up to that amount because they're losing money." Now they hear that they've been losing $500 million a quarter. Did they say? Was it a quarter? Oh, $5 million a quarter. God, yeah, bro, get rid of these things. Stop pushing Reels and all the other nonsense, because the problem with Instagram is also, as a platform, I stopped posting on there a long time ago, guys, because everything started moving towards these Reels, right? So when you post a photo, they're not promoted any longer. Your photo is not promoted at all, guys. If you don't post your photo in the form of a Reel, just add some music to it, no one is going to see it.
Because of users watching Reels instead of scrolling through pictures.
Bro, you guys did that to yourself.
I don't think you'd be surprised to hear that Meta has stopped offering Reels bonuses to creators.
Instagram, though, does pay you. But again, it's not that can't be your main source of income. At most, you could probably expect $100 to $200 or so extra a month, maybe, but that is not enough to warrant the extra editing time, if that makes any sense. Handing that off to the editor, that's not going to even pay the editor.
So while Instagram and YouTube are very much in the same position as TikTok with Shorts, they're also not.
Right.
They have the luxury of pulling back and focusing on what they were already doing.
Please let's do that.
The same cannot be said about TikTok. But then, what's the solution?
Get rid of TikTok.
Unfortunately for TikTok, there is no clear solution to their monetization problem.
Get rid of it.
Again, this is literally why Vine shut down.
It is.
What TikTok
exactly
really
that,
needs
actually.
is time. They need time for brands to become more open with the idea of advertising on TikTok. In the meantime, their best bet is to tinker with the algorithm to push longer form content that's more advertiser friendly. But this is also a pretty big gamble. This can lead to a sort of ad apocalypse like we saw with YouTube back in 2017. More edgy creators got pushed off the platform as family-friendly content got pushed to the top.
And what's funny is that when I started YouTube, my content absolutely was classed as family-friendly at that very specific time, and I was being thrown out into the algorithm. We're talking about, I think we did from literally not having a channel to having a channel and creating a channel. I think we did like maybe 200 and something thousand subscribers in like the first year. We did like over 100 million views in the first maybe 2 quarters of the year. So like, yeah, we were doing very well under the family friendly status. I lost it a long time ago. Yeah.
But the thing to note is that YouTube always had a good mix of edgy and family friendly content. So the shift towards family-friendly content was more natural.
Right.
With TikTok, on the other hand, we're primarily dealing with edgy content, so the shift is a lot more jarring. And it's not clear how many viewers TikTok would push off the platform by making such a change. But with their peers already dropping out and pulling back, this might be the Hail Mary that TikTok needs to stay relevant over the long term.
Yeah, guys. All right, so here's the thing. Again, just to reiterate it, I definitely would not suggest anyone to jump on TikTok if they were looking to actually become a content creator, like full-time content creator. I definitely would not push anyone to do anything TikTok oriented, because you're not going to be able to make enough money for anything, because it just won't happen. Unless you're doing brand deals and things like that. But guys, these people are not getting brand deals every single day. They make it one every 3 months. So they'll get like a quick, I don't know, $7,000-8,000 for a brand deal, and then instantly make no more money for the next 3 months. I don't think you can live off of that in 2023 in the United States of America. It may be possible, but if you have a mortgage and car notes and things like that, and bills and kids and groceries prices are crazy, and insurances and phones, I don't think it's plausible, bro. I don't know, guys. But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. I gave you a whole lot of external insight, from the mind of a creator, at least. I'm a full-time creator, so kind of. No, listen. I'm a full-time creator, absolutely. But I still am a professional, like, commercial photographer. I still do shoot, guys. But I don't take many gigs. I personally turn down the majority of them. But all right, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day and enjoy your day thoroughly.